I killed Nathan Hale. I had no choice. He was becoming one of them. He could have stopped me, but I think he wanted to die. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to the second section to Chapter 17 in my Resistance 3 Superhuman difficulty video walkthrough. And luckily enough, this part of the level is absolutely piss easy. And it's a boss fight with another WidowMaker. But don't worry, because it's not even as challenging as the last one is, believe it or not. In fact, if you kill this guy fast enough, he doesn't even have time to fire at you, because he's so distracted by all the Chimera that are attacking it, because it's feral, that it's too busy attacking them. And you can be a silent observer and just keep shooting it in its red spots and then its ballsack. And before you know it, it's dead. It's really, really simple. But before that happens, you've got to traverse some underground tunnel systems. And you're going to be going into a subway system that has a fucking shit ton of Grims. It has so many Grims, it's unbelievable. I actually stayed here on difficult and tried to kill them all, and I couldn't do it. I was running out of ammo with every gun that I owned, and I don't know if it's because it's a scripted fight between the Grims, who are feral, and between Ravagers and Augurs and stuff, who are obviously the Chimeran guys. I don't know what it is, but suffice to say, it is a hell of a lot more intelligent and a hell of a lot safer to just run this section. And you will notice running through this section is probably the most ridiculous part of the game so far, because it looks silly. It looks complete and utter stupid. The AI on the Grims, because there's the Ravagers, which are also an enemy, it doesn't know who to go for, you or them. So you'll have them stand in front of you and not attack you. You'll have them chase you and then not chase you. It is really, really weird. And the first thing I do here is I use the bullseye to clean up a few guys, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm very close to the level 3 bullseye, and I was hoping it was going to make a massive difference, but it kind of doesn't. The bullseye level 3 is powerful, but it's not exactly life-changing power. So I clean up a couple of Grims here. They do take quite a beating with the bullseye unless you're hitting them in the face, and hitting them in the face can be kind of awkward just because of how they move. But this is about the time when I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to run now. This is getting a little bit silly. There's kind of a few of them. Yep, just run. So I put the atomizer on just in case I get myself in a bad spot, and I run. And I run for all I'm worth. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger in Running Man. This is literally, you know, the sequel to Running Man, and I'm running through the subway full of ghouls, throwing shit everywhere. There's a ton of them behind me. I don't even want to think about that. You want to get up onto this pipe. There's some life there. Don't get stuck like I did, because they're all looking at you. They're all hungry and salivating. That's a leech. Ignore him. Ignore his buddy leech. He'll probably hit you if he blows up. And just keep pushing down here. There's the checkpoint, and you've just got past one of the stupidest moments of the game if you let it. But there's one more, so there you go. There's all the Grims spawning. That is a hell of a lot of Grims. You need to get into this carriage here, but he blocked my way, the douchebag. I couldn't quite get him. Like, fucking move. Then there's this door. You will get beaten up while you're opening the door, and one of the things I hate about Resistance 3 is you cannot do the opening sequence of doors and things. You can't do the context-sensitive motion unless it's on the screen, which really pisses me off, because you do this little ballet of moving back and forth to get the button prompt, only for you to move again and to lose the button prompt. So you want to be super careful with that, because the Grims do not fuck about on this difficulty. They will kill you extremely quickly. But now that that madness is over, this is the boss fight with the WidowMaker. This is absolutely easy, and if you follow what I do right now, you will also get a trophy for not killing any of the Chimera who are fighting the WidowMaker. So, as soon as you exit through here, you want to go right and crest all the way back round towards where we came from and sit on the lip of the opening. And from here, you can shoot at the WidowMaker from pretty much every position that she'll go, and you can kill her without her even looking at you. On this fight, however, she manages to kill a lot of the hybrids a lot quicker than she ever has before, and she ends up firing at me, and I do take a little bit of damage, but this is easily the safest strategy for this fight, because if you move underground through the tunnels and keep coming up from the different vantage points like the game wants you to, you'll keep coming across Chimera. And the Chimera are more deadly than the bloody WidowMaker is, because they kill you so fast with their bullseyes. And if you stand over here, you will never even bump into them. You'll never need to deal with them, they'll never deal with you, and you can just focus on slamming this bitch as quickly as possible. So I'm still using the bullseye, because I'm like, how the hell is this thing not the highest level yet? And I give up on it as a bad job. I put the marksman on. This is when she's noticed that I'm here and she thinks I'm doing a bit of damage. But what I'm really waiting for is for her to climb a building, because once you've destroyed the parts of her body, if she doesn't climb the building, she's immortal. And this fight glitched on me the first time I did it, because she climbed up on the building and she never came down. It was like fucking King Kong. She just stood up there like a moron, and I didn't know what I was doing. I ran around for 20 minutes, got really pissed off, and had to turn it off. But wait for her to come down off the building. When she does, her ass will start to glow, and that's when you have to start plowing that ass. So just keep shooting it with whatever guns you want to. The sniper rifle is fantastic, the marksman's fantastic. You could even use the wildfire, because it's a gun that I rarely use unless it's on something big, and this definitely warrants firing a rocket at it, which I'm about to do, I do believe. Oh no, I've got the Deadeye on. But this fire is very simple, and I actually watched the quick look on Giant Bomb. And don't get me wrong, I love Giant Bomb, I love everybody on there, but when it comes to mastery of games, you'd kind of think they would be a little better than what they are, considering that they play them for a job. I know they don't get a chance to play them, you know, a lot, because they have to review them and then move on to the next game and everything, but it always strikes me as kind of funny how they play the games on easy and they die during the quick looks. And they are talking while they play, they are with friends, then they're not taking it serious or anything, but I just don't understand how sometimes you can be that bad. And that's not to say that I believe myself to be this gaming god or anything, because I'm just like anybody else. If you put enough time into something, you get better. But they actually died on a WidowMaker from Australia. No, they actually died on the WidowMaker fight, the first one, back in chapter 7, I believe. And I actually got a little bit nervous, because I thought it was going to be difficult, because it killed him really quick. And I was like, whoa, this boss fight could be pretty cool, this could be quite a challenging encounter. And then when I got to it, it was really, really easy, so I couldn't really understand how it had killed him, but there you go. That Widowmaker's down, and all you have to do is climb over her to get to the next section of the level, but that will be in the next video. So as always, people, thanks for watching. I hope the guide's helping, and you take care now.